You've done one of those?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Are you serious, Stat Girl?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
There's a special place in hell for you.
Let's try it. I'm like, sure.
And how did it taste?
I thought I was going to die.
Oh, yeah.
My face was... I thought I was going to die. I thought I was choking to death.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if they use miracle.
I gotta. We're gonna have to do the cinnamon challenge here on the podcast one day.
Nah.
I'll do it.
Nah.
Yeah, you do. I'm in.
Challenges of alcohol with you guys, but I got a problem. I just would not be able to stop.
No. It's you take a spoonful of cinnamon and you just pop it in your mouth and you try to swallow, and it's nearly impossible.
God. Is that kind of like the lighting yourself on fire challenge?
It's almost like death. Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
I want the shoot yourself in the face challenge. Hey, load up the gun. Right.
And then you spin it. Or I mean, unless you have the Glock, then you can put in fake bullets. Let's skip into our next topic. We're going to go into Robert Downey Jr., possibly returning to the MCU. Just a rumor. Going through the rumor mill, trying to find out what's going on with it. I haven't really found much information, except for that they're possibly bringing forth Ironheart.
Oh, wait, hold on. You can't see my hand. I got my hand up.
Sparky's got his hand up. But they're going to possibly bring up the Ironheart series of the African-American woman who takes over the Iron Man role in the new comic book series. They're actually trying to, not necessarily bastardize, but they're trying to gender swap.
Like they did
with, and I'm not saying that with Captain Marvel, but they're bringing Captain Marvel into the new age with Captain Marvel, and then they're doing it with Miss Marvel as well. Then they're going to bring Thor into Natalie Portman. And
yeah, but I know the story behind that already, and I don't want to ruin it for everybody.
Why did you have your hand raised? What was up?
Well, I was going to talk about the Robert Downey Jr. thing at first, but then we'll get into the Natalie Portman thing in a second. What was the last movie that Robert Downey Jr. made?
It was Doolittle.
How much money did it make?
$30.
Need I say any more? He might come back to Disney for a discount, actually.
There was actually rumors of it that he lost so much money on that movie that the only way that they would actually hire him back is if he did do the discount for his return in Ironheart for this, for the new series, which would be really, really cool. It would put him in the
role of Jarvis.
The role of Jarvis as the AI holographic projection for Ironheart. But I mean, still through the rumor mill, of course, still in the rumor stages. I don't really want to elaborate too much more on it, but because it could possibly not happen.
Possibly not happen.
Sure. But here's my question: is not necessarily where do you think they're going, but how do you think they're progressing through the storyline? Especially with all of the new characters that they're trying to bring in, such as the X-Men and the Fantastic Four, into the new world, the enormous giant world, and just rebranding. They're trying to restructure people. Of course, Professor X not coming back. Wolverine not coming back. Magneto not coming back.
Well, let's see what the New Mutants do first before we start talking about.
And here's the thing, also with the coronavirus wiping out the movie theaters at least
for 4 months,
if not longer.
Well, we're gonna say 4 months.
We'll say 4 months. I mean, that's gonna take us right into April, May, June.
And everything got pushed back. So you're talking about there could be a major blockbuster battle come October, November, December, where it's going to be a major, major money grab.
Massive.
You could see.
I'm pretty sure they could still live off that $1 billion Joker money for a little bit of time. What they're losing money off of, when we say we lose money as people, we're like, I lost $1 because I can't find the dollar that I dropped and it's gone, I lost it.
Oh, yeah.
It's completely lost. When these businesses talk about losing money, they're talking about gains that they had last year, and now they're down to losing what they didn't gain last year.
True.
And then taking that idea of what their projected gains were, combining both of the numbers in some cases, and saying, look at all the money we lost. You know, just like...
I mean, that's pretty fair.
Yeah, because it's just...
Kevin, can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
One favor. I just want you to say 2 words right now. I want you to go,
Okay.
Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Ben Stein.
Ben Stein.
Ben Stein was actually a big financial guy. He starts talking
was?
like Ben Stein there. That's the reason why I said to have him say Bueller.
Is he still alive?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ben Stein's still alive.
Stein's still kicking?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That dude's been around forever.
He was
He's like
actually
he's
Richard
like the
Nixon's
Bill
second-
Nye of
Yeah.
industry.
Financials actually.
Yeah, so, well, no, these people will go screaming bloody murder, like, oh, we might have to, they'll use a tragedy as a promotion to a degree.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know, like,
definitely.
You better go see a movie, or we won't have movie theaters left. Like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah,
you
with
know.
the way all the movies are getting pushed back, though, it's just going to be...
It's going to be hit on top of hit on top of hit on top of hit. They're going to have so many hits at the box office, they're going to bust
Is that the
through.
reason why Fast and Furious pushed off to next year?
Fast and Furious wasn't going to make that much money anyways.
That's the reason why they pushed back to next year, because they're like, let's see here, if this movie pushes back, this movie pushes back.
Yeah. But if you look at it, I mean, the movies that are even out now, such as like Bloodshot and
Bloodshot came out, really?
Bloodshot just came out.
The Invisible Man.
Yeah,
No, the Invisible Man came out.
tanked out in the box office. You have that movie from Disney that just came out,
Onward.
which is actually going to stream on Disney Plus.
Smart move.
Which is an incredibly smart move. I think that if they streamed that movie and Black Widow, they would have so many more people
subscribing
to the Disney Plus streaming service, and would be such a smart move for them to continue on, even as, you know, like all of these different Marvel properties come out along the way. Because you got Captain and Winter Soldier, you got Loki, you got WandaVision, and
that's it. You had the Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki, WandaVision. And then I'm saying, if let's say they put Black Widow on, they put Onward on. Why didn't he just turn around and just take move Mulan to their streaming service?
Look, Mulan would actually be a smarter move to move that straight to the streaming service, and because it's not going to do that well in the movies, to be honest. I think it's going to do
better on the streaming service.
Yeah, it's going to do less than Aladdin did. Actually,
a little more than Aladdin.
You think it's going to do more than Aladdin? Because Aladdin actually did well, believe it or not, in the box office.
And now the guy can't get a job. At least that did Mulan could still do stuff in.
Yeah, it's probably true, but I don't know. Speaking of train wrecks, right?
There's a lot of gender swap going on in that
movie. It's a lot of gender swapping, man.
And I could see the hashtag #MeToo thing already rolling by on it. Like, like what she had to do.
Yeah, it's a lot going on.
Speaking of train wrecks,
even with Fast and the Furious, there, Tony, Sparky, it's the older these guys get. Like, okay, so 10 years ago or however long it came out ago, when they were in their 20s, okay, they're drag racing, they're doing some stuff, whatever. Their lives are fast and furious, cool. But now these guys are almost in their late 30s, and you're like, you guys are still racing cars around?
Yeah, it's great that they're geriatric and in wheelchairs.
Yeah, like
and you're being nice saying that they're in their 30s now. Actually, they're in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
40s and 50s. Holy crap! Somebody give Rusty Walls and Mark Martin a spot in that movie. They'll be like, what do you mean digital cars? Just put a camera in there. We'll be fine.
And then the guy you can't see.
Hey, they're pretty hot, like our next topic.
Nice.
Did you know that?
Which topic are we planning on doing? Oh yes, this has turned into one of my favorite topics over the past month and a half that we decided to do on the Podguyz Podcast.
Speaking of hot things, we're doing this week.
Man, woman, or child of the state of
Arizona.
There's not something about a kid falling down in a sand trap. I don't want to know.
No sand traps today.
And there is going to be no Raising Arizona, a.k.a. Nicolas Cage.
There's no Nicolas Cage. I actually picked out the 15 best headlines. 15 best headlines. Tell me true or false for these particular headlines. And this is a great game that we've been playing for the past 3 weeks. We first started out with Florida Man, just to start it all out. And
as a joke, and it took off.
It was
so we
great.
decided we're just going to run with it. We're going to do all 50.
Oh, yeah. And so far, they haven't let us down. Alaska, not too bad.
Alabama.
Always a fun time.
Not too bad.
My best story still, I think, was the guy from Florida taking the grenade through the Taco Bell drive-thru.
Let's see if it's beat this week with a section we like to call Arizona Man.
Arizona Man. Everybody's dressed like an Arizona man. Da 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 da.
We need a theme song.
We do need a sad theme song for Arizona. All right.
Oh boy.
All right. Hold on to your bippies. Here it comes. Arizona Man story number 1. Arizona man steals bus to take joyride around town. Story number 2. Arizona man holds world record for longest leg hair. Story number 3. Arizona man arrested wearing clothes he stole from toddler. Story number 4. Arizona man arrested, found elbow deep in an arcade machine trying to steal change. And story number 5. Arizona woman arrested for practicing dentistry without a license from her apartment. Whew.
Story number 4 is the false one.
The arcade you're thinking?
Yeah, the arcade one. That just doesn't add up. Everything else, like leg hair, people like to have those Guinness Book of World Records going on, especially in Arizona. They're not exactly New Mexico, but they're like New Mexico with a little bit more people there.
But it's very hot there, so if you have
It is very hot there.
They'll be dying.
Yeah.
I think the leg hair one is false because longest leg hair it's hot.
But it's about toddler clothes, so he put on a toddler shirt and toddler.
It could have been a fat toddler.
Ooh, could have been a fat toddler.
Put fat children in it.
I'm not making fun of fat children. I'm saying it could have been a
We're
fat
saying
toddler.
robust or husky.
There,
It
that's
said
nice
that
and
the
Yeah.
child's
A
clothes
plus
was stolen,
size?
plus size, there you go.
A plus
Tony,
size
it said that the
toddler.
child-
A plus size toddler, a minus size adult.
Sorry, what was that, Kevin?
Did they say that the child's clothes were stolen? Reported stolen?
As the headline reads, Arizona man arrested wearing clothes he stole from toddler.
Boy. Well, that's
No, because then the toddler won't be able to give a good description. Oh,
it
let me
didn't
get
say
my
that they were
white shirt.
toddler sized. It didn't say that the clothes were toddler sized though. It just says that the toddler had those clothes and they were stolen from the toddler. So it could have been the toddler's mother. So
Interesting.
I'm going with the arcade one.
All right, you're going.
Arcade one. I'm gonna go with the toddler clothes ones because I don't.
I still think the hairy long legs, you know.
No, because okay, like a kid can't be like, oh, that guy stole it. He can't give a good description because he's a kid. That scary man with the beard. Well,
It's just.
All right, hold on to your bippies, folks. Here comes Arizona man. Do do do.
Arizona.
Arizona. Dum 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 dum.
Like somebody started a song so that way they could have tourism come to their state, and they couldn't get past their state's name. Arizona.
Come on, man, we're dipping into the show. Story number 1: Arizona man steals bike.